Hey, good evening, everyone. We had a few minutes, so thought we'd do a little weather diversion for you tonight. It's January, and it's starting to feel like January. So, what the heck? This is not about any really bad weather. This is just about normal weather. So, we developed the diversion, I guess, almost 3 years ago, and we called it Corona therapy because we just got tired of the virus and the violence. So it started out, if I can get this thing to work, with a wonderful holiday candle that was supplied by Jet TV that just made us feel oh so much better than hearing bad news. And then one of our viewers provided special candles, and the funny thing was it was like into the night. So this is actually an into the night candle, and it is therapy. It just smells good and smells better than a lot of stuff we're talking about in the news. So I want to say hi to you guys. First of all, hello, Robert Rain from Erie. Good to see you. Jen Forever Young and the candle. Good to see you. Adam Ripley from Waterford. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Are you still in Minnesota or have you moved back to Erie? Julie from Union City, thanks for your snow measurements. Ed, Central PA, you're staying. Yeah, this is a diversion because you wouldn't be on the nightcap. You're one of the guys that turns into the pumpkin at midnight and doesn't stay up late with me. Linda from Erie and Antlers. Carolyn from North Warren. Hello. Jessica Marie. Hi. And Steve from Franklin. Hello. Celine, the airport queen. Thanks for measuring snow for us. Solitaire, our crooner from Chicago. Thanks for your music. Linda, hi to you. Beth, Mount Jewett. Now that's a little bit of a drive. That's a little east of here. Who else? Nancy from Reno, PA. That's a little bit south. Deb from Cambridge Springs. Dave, Dig It Dave just sent us a sunset photo, which is one of the great things about here. And Mary, hi. Margaret, Happy New Year. I'm just going down the list because I can. And like we said, there's not a whole lot going on weather-wise. It is cold, and we'll get to that. Evening, Charlie. Good to have you here. Are you back in school? Good to have you here. Well, a fine audience, and thanks for joining in. We will talk a little bit of weather, but first, we have an announcement if you haven't figured it out yet. We have a new reporter on our staff, and she's actually going to start in this very studio in 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
I'm ready.
All right, she's ready. Bring her. I mean, you guys know Jen.
Hello.
Jen Mobilia is back with us.
Yes.
And
very excited to be back.
It's a good thing to have hometown Erie girl back in Erie.
Yeah.
And when did we work last? 2003?
2003.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jen graduated from Mercyhurst.
Yep.
Right?
Mercyhurst.
And came here and worked at Jet for a few years.
A few years before going to Florida, and then Buffalo, then Providence, then Rochester. Yeah, I almost forgot where I came from.
That was just a few weeks ago.
I know, right?
Isn't it fun to get older?
It is. Oh my goodness.
So your journey, you always wanted to be a journalist.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
So,
yep. Well, can I tell you something? Actually, I wanted to be a dentist, but I have issues with blood.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
That kind of didn't work out for me. So this was my fallback.
Yeah, well, that's good because probably not, well, scary in its own right, but wanted to be a dentist, got into broadcasting. Yep. You guys all know her. Say hi, give her love because we're happy to have her because she is a hometown girl and you have worked for us before. So you grew up here. And
I did.
Tell us about life on the farm.
So I grew up on a big grape farm. And that's honestly one of the things I missed the most when I moved away was the farm. I'm just really excited to be back I live in Northeast.
Right.
Very excited about that. Not so excited about the drive on 90 in the winter.
Well, you worked off the 90.
The 90.
In New York. You're pretty familiar.
But New York does a really good job of clearing its roads.
Does anybody agree with that? Those of you who have traveled in New York and
Yeah.
Pennsylvania,
Huge difference.
it'll be okay, Chris. Jen's a lot prettier than me.
Stop.
And
No.
Jen has done weather before, right?
I have.
So
Yeah. Not that good at it though.
well,
Yeah. That was a bad idea.
well, you know, in a pinch, right?
In a pinch, I can do it, but
Yeah,
let's
we'll
not have a pinch.
we'll get back to the weather. Okay, so Northeast farm vineyards. Then you went all
I got
over.
a dog. You
Okay,
gotta tell them about my dog because the dog.
tell
is
them
going-
about
okay.
yourself. Yeah.
So I have a standard poodle named Sophia,
Mhm.
and you will be hearing and seeing a lot of Little Miss Sophia.
Well, we got Junebug on this end. Do you think they'd get along?
Oh, they would love each other. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And Junebug comes in often, doesn't she?
Yeah, you've seen the show.
Yeah.
So
She kind of just comes on in.
yeah, she's a part of the set. In fact, when you're sitting over there anchoring the news, and if I brought her in, she
She'd be
might
laying
just
over there.
go over there by you and Jill and just hang.
Yeah, no, Sophia would be barking and jumping up.
Oh, so we
Yeah.
got two different kinds
Yeah,
here.
wait, yeah.
Well,
She can't come into the studio.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, you could check with the boss.
We could check with the boss, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to the viewers.
Oh, well, you know, Junebug has her own Facebook following. Because
Does she?
she doesn't have a page, but
Sophia does.
okay, should I give Junebug
Yes.
a page?
Yes.
Yes, I should, because what we've done is a little bit of this Facebook Live in between the breaks,
Yeah.
and then me at the wall. So you anchors. Now, the other thing that's cool about what you're doing here is we've got Girls' Night Out at 11 p.m.
Yes. We
This
do.
is going to be a new thing, you guys,
This is going to be awesome.
because it is. You know, Sean is the news director, combination anchor
Yeah.
at 5:36. Jill McCormick and Jen Mobilia are the anchors.
The two JMs.
Yeah, the JMs at 11. There's
Yeah.
so much promotional material.
I know, right?
So,
There's so much
so
you could do with that.
two female anchors, groundbreaking, eerie.
Yeah, I
Go-
never thought about that.
Take it up a notch
Yeah.
because they do. Jen's worked at other markets where
Yeah.
they do stuff like that.
Right.
So now
Right.
how do you feel about that?
Well, I love it because I've known Jill forever,
Mhm.
and
You used to work with her.
No, I don't think.
Oh, that's
so.
right. You didn't
yeah,
completely-
we kind of missed each other.
Okay.
But I mean, she's wonderful. She's a
She's pretty
great
smart.
person. She's very smart.
Mm.
She's just super nice. She's been so helpful because
Right.
everything's new here. So I feel I hate it, but I'm asking like a million questions out in the newsroom, trying
Yeah.
to figure everything out. But she and everyone have just been so
Well,
helpful.
we're
and
just,
so
I mean,
wonderful.
this is like the best thing to happen to us in a while because we've had you here.
Yeah.
And everybody knows you, and it's great to have you. I got to ask you the question: what made you come back home?
What made me come back home?
Yeah.
A lot of things.
I mean, you don't have to say everything,
No,
obviously.
no.
Obviously, but
Primarily family.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was so. I mean, I literally was driving home every weekend from Rochester, and I finally just got to the point where, I just realized on the 90 that I'm
Yes.
driving every weekend. What am I doing?
Mhm.
My life is here. So,
Well, it's a good decision.
So, yeah.
We think all around.
well,
You know.
I'm excited.
Well, we're excited. Let me just see. You got a lot of yes. Give Junebug a page.
Yes.
Whose place is she taking, Sean? Well, technically at 11 she is, but Sean's still here at 5 and 6.
Yep.
So that's why it works out really good because you're going to be able to do some reporting, right?
Right, for the earlier shows. Yeah. For the
So
5 and
we've
6.
got a seasoned professional on the street.
Old.
Good. Well,
That's
if
what
you're
he's trying
old,
to say is old.
I am ancient. If you are old, oh my gosh. Yeah, so you get to do some reporting, which is a huge help to us to have somebody this experienced and knowledgeable about the local area. Just step right in.
Yeah. I'm
No
excited.
training wheels. You just do it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm ready.
She's ready.
I'm ready.
Sherry, you're from Florida. Which market?
Fort Myers.
All right, Sherry, I don't know if you ever got Jen in Florida
Yeah.
from where you are. I know you get more Tampa where you are, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. Anything she needs to be on the night.
I can't stay up that late.
Just give me 15 minutes after the 11.
Oh my goodness. We'll see.
Can you do it? I mean, not necessarily tonight.
Not tonight.
Maybe like on a Friday?
Maybe on a Friday.
Okay, because
but I don't have to get up early the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the other thing people don't know about you is you broke into Facebook Live and you had your own show.
I did.
It was called Jen
at
10, which was very catchy. And of course, you didn't have to do the 10 o'clock news at that time.
Right.
So she's very good at this.
Well, I don't know about that, but yeah, we had fun doing it. And I unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do Jen at 10 because Jen's doing
right
another
over
10.
There. See that desk way back there?
Yeah. I'll be doing a 1 hour Jen at 10 on Fox 66.
Yes.
Join me.
Yeah, please,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And guess what? He'll be making an appearance on the Jen at 10.
That's right.
A couple appearances.
I do that every night.
Okay, I got to tell you, I'm a little bit nervous about this weather trivia.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go easy on you.
Would you please?
At first.
Do I get to know the question in advance?
In advance, of
Google
course.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Jill does that all the time. So just
well, I don't want to embarrass myself on my first night.
You're not going to. You're not going to. Because I know you know a little bit about weather. And you've lived around here. So we're start local.
So now if I really miss it, I'm gonna look really stupid.
We love living local.
Living. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna head back to
She's
the
got work to
newsroom.
do.
Yep.
And good seeing you, hon.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Good
All right, I'll see you guys at 10 o'clock.
Okay, I'll be working with you in an hour and 12 minutes.
I sure hope you will be.
Well, I better be. This is a big problem around here. You're going to do weather.
Oh, gosh, don't make me do it all.
All right. We won't. All right, there you go. That's what you call a tease, because I don't know if y'all knew that, but we're pretty excited around here to have Jen back, and y'all know her, so it's a win-win. So there you go. We got a hometown girl back in the saddle. All right. Sorry, Sherry. She's been in Florida. I don't think she's going back. Thanks to all of you for your nice comments. We are going to do a little bit of weather. So here you go, Chris. What you've been waiting for. I love it how you tease Flint too. That's been pretty cool. All right, so let's switch gears here. Get you into something of a forecast. We'll start with a nice quiet shot here, and then we'll get into this up and down weather pattern, and we shall do it as we usually do it, because we still have a few minutes tonight to talk about weather, which is nice. So you got cathedrals shining brightly in the night. It's a cold night out there, something we're not used to, but it is January, and I can tell you guys right now that January is going to be different than December. You know, of course, December was the second warmest and the fourth least snowiest. So there you go. So there we go. Now, full screen. All right. Let's see. Got some options. And just to verify this stuff, David 26 over in Washington Township. I do not know, Grandma, but we'll keep that. We'll keep that sheltered. Let's see if there's anything else here, temperature-wise or weather-wise, that you guys have shared with me. Thanks, Dave, for the sunset. We'll look for that and try to get it on the late shows. But yeah, we got chilly air, but we still have an up and down temperature. So where's our 60 degrees? I don't know. we forecasted 29 or 28. I think we got to 26. So we weren't that far off. You'll see her at 11 and on 5, 5:30, and 6 as usual. So yeah, they needed to build the show back, right? I mean, it's a 2-anchor show. We just got 2 girls instead of a girl and a guy at 11. And Jill needed a break. She didn't need to do Fox all the time, every day. So Jen's taken Fox, and Jill, of course, will be going back to her regular schedule, which is, of course, 11, just not with Sean, and at 5, 5:30, and 6 with Sean. So the more things change, the more they stay the same. All right, let's try to do some weather. And the thing you want to know about this, and if you want to see a few more cameras, I'll be happy to oblige, but you guys talk to me. The thing you have to know about January, yes, it started off really warm. Remember, it was 55 on Saturday, and now it's colder. Now you compare these temperatures, 26, 21 to 36, 23. Yeah, we're colder. But the deal is that it's still going to go up and down. All right. So got a pretty little January like looking background here. Still up and down temperatures, but it's going to be colder. All right. So what's going to happen here is that you're going to have colder and longer cold spells. You're not going to have these little 1 day deals when it goes, chilly for a day and then way back up above normal like December did. So that's the mindset now. That's what you got to prepare yourself for, because it is winter and it just hasn't felt like it lately. So here's some temps for you. And you guys, this is pretty typical. 20s in Erie, teens inland, clear skies at night, temperatures that bite. So, rock on with that. It's what we've been used to around here. And so what can you expect, right? It's cold for now, but as I said, it's going to go up and down. So here's the deal. Uh, what about the snow question, too? All right. We just came out of a tiny bit of snow. Well, we're going to go back to that in a couple of days. So what's going to happen here is you look at the maps, you got those red streamers coming out of the south, and that means it'll warm up tomorrow. So you got a much sunnier day tomorrow. We're going to crack the freezing mark. We're going to get into the mid to upper 30s. Some spots could hit 40. So a nice thaw day tomorrow. And then as you go through tomorrow night and on into Wednesday, more southerly winds. Now you see this front approaching. So late in the day, you could get a rain or snow shower. But Wednesday is a warmer day as well, probably low 40s. And then that's it. You get a 2 day warm up, and then all of a sudden you get the lake involved. Okay, so Thursday and Friday, couple of storms, one from the south, one from the north, one if by land, two if by sea. We're back to winter weather. And that shot on Friday is going to be colder than what we've got going on now. So it's kind of a step down process, kids. It's longer cold spells and colder cold spells. And you can kind of see it if you look at temperatures. These are the current temperatures across the country right now. So more of the country is seeing colder air. Now, the coldest of the cold is way up here, of course, with the pink. But before, it was just leaching down into the north central and northwestern United States. And as we told you last week, it's making more of a move to the east. So get set for more winter weather. It's just cold, Cherry Bird says. That is very nice. What else? Should be 60. You should be happy that you're not in Connecticut right now, Queen, because they're getting more snow now than we've gotten probably all winter. All right. So there you go. Down to 17 in Cambridge. So long-winded way of saying, yeah, it's going to get chilly. All right. It'll still warm up at times like it will tomorrow and again on Wednesday. But it's going to snap right back down to levels that we should be seeing, but haven't been seeing. So let me do you. Let's do a little radar for our out of town people. No. Okay, and for our locals. So here you are. And as I said, Celine, if I put a loop on this thing, let's just go like 12 hours for the heck of it. You can see what happened. These guys out here, Baltimore, Washington, got more snow today than we've gotten all winter. And it kind of touched up through Philadelphia, New York, and into Connecticut and Boston. So this is what you call a nor'easter, and that's winter. And it's just kind of a fun fact to swap and share with family and friends that places that are so much warmer normally than us now have more snow for the winter season than we do. But around the rest of the country, for those of you, I know Solitaire coming in from Chicago, not a whole lot going on there. Don't know if we have If the doc is in the house, but Sherry Meter, Crystal River Greeter, you know, nice down your way. I'm sure people enjoying the plantation down there. And I don't know if we've got the people out west, but you can see there's hucklebuck still in the west with stuff like winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories in the Pacific Northwest. And I don't know if we got the Southwest represented tonight on the diversion, but pretty much high and dry there. So that's a look at the rest of the country. Let's go local and talk about what's going to happen here, right? So we'll do a little 7-day forecast for you. Try to circle back and answer some of your questions. So there you go. Oops, sorry. Yeah, we know it's 20. Can I get through one day without making a mistake, graphic wise? I know I can't get through one day without making a mistake forecast wise, but graphics, there you go. All right. So this will look pretty much the same. It just won't have 2022 on there. So take a gander. I got to get a sip of something. I'll be back in a second and we'll wrap it up here. All right, guys, rock on. Okay, kids. So back here in the saddle, I think you got the picture. You don't need all of that. You need some of this. How about like this? That's better. Um, mm, we talk the same language, David. Thanks for being here. So just like what I was telling you, you've got a 2-day warm up here, and then it dives back down. Remember, the coldest temperature in Erie in December was 25. Okay, so this really gives you an idea what's going on. We're getting highs near 25 at times. So when it gets cold, it's getting colder. This is a lake effect situation here on Thursday. All depends on the wind direction, but because this air is colder than what we've got going on now, it's going to produce more lake effect snow. Also, it'll linger into Friday. Weekend looks pretty good for whatever you're doing over the weekend. And then you get a little warm up here, and then you get another shot early next week. So it's just more seasonal. Let's put it that way. It's not wicked cold all the time, but it's going to be colder than it's been, and there's going to be more snow. I mean, that's not a tough call. And we only got 2.1 inches in the month of December. All right. You're welcome, everybody. Alerting Jen, thanks for that. You're welcome. Celine, best of everything in all you've got to do and go through. And thanks for the temp as well. And okay, Sherry, do y'all turn the heat on? I bet you do at 45, as opposed to 14 from my buddy Steve and Franklin. So hey, thanks a lot for coming in tonight. Wanted to get Jen on Facebook before she hit the air because a lot of people obviously use Facebook, but she'll be making her debut in less than an hour and with Jill in less than 2 hours. So Thanks a lot for your support. We will be back as usual. Nightcap will be back in session. Tip your waitresses and bartenders. I'm here all week, and thank you so much for your support. And again, we like to do fun things on the diversion. The Corona therapy, it's good stuff, and you are too. So we'll see you tomorrow night, or we'll see you late tonight if you don't turn into a pumpkin, and we'll do the nightcap. And Solitaire, thanks for being here. Also, we'll play some music as well because I know you all love that. So take care of yourselves and each other. Stay warm. Tomorrow will be warmer. It will be sunnier, and it won't rain or snow. So if you don't see us later tonight, enjoy tomorrow. And for those of you who are insomniacs or just love the nightlife, we'll see you later tonight. Take care, everybody. Have a great first Monday of January evening. Take care.